people. Y'all already know what it is. Let me sip to this real quick. Write the check. Cut the check. Okay. All right. Back to the seriousness of the conversation. Okay, so anyway, day 34 of Read My Ground Up, a self-love workbook for the generational curse breaker on social media. Let's get into it. Actually, before we get into it, let's talk about what I need you to do. I need you to click the like button, the save button, also the follow button, because we're on day 34. You're late. Also, if today's read resonates with you, be sure to hop in the comments and engage. All right, and obviously we are here to break generational curses, cycles, patterns, and limiting beliefs, and we do this by reprogramming our mind, which means we have to first address and identify those curses so we can turn them in for generational wealth. All right, okay, this is what you are doing here. This is why it's so important that you are here. So again, if this resonates with you, be sure to click the link and get your copies. We work together. Okay, let's get into today's read. We're gonna stop here because the wind is doing what it want to do, and y'all already know we always do a little cha-cha-cha. Today is page 31, page 30, and I want to say that we are in the root chakra, but let's check. And yep, we are. This is he that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scatters. This is Luke 23. Our root chakra represents like childhood. This is family. This is also prosperity, finances. It is the I am. It's our affirmation. It's what we speak about ourselves. It's what we think about ourselves. And like I said, it houses the beginning, right? The beginning, right? God says that he's the Alpha and Omega. This is the Alpha, if you will. He says he is the beginning and the end. This is the beginning. So a lot of our childhood trauma is stored in our root chakra. And another way to see this is like whatever, because you are a child, right? Whatever people speak over you when you are a child, you pretty much grow up with these ideas of yourself, these concepts of yourself, even if they are not true. And again, we start to form our affirmation, our I am, our identity based off the family that we are born into, right? And this is what we're healing while we're in the root chakra. So let's get into today's read. So we're going to go for page 31. This is a great opportunity for you to take a screenshot and read this for yourself, right? Like I said, again, you want to click the link, purchase the book, because it's a workbook. It's not just a book. There's work to do. So let's go ahead for it. It says, we should never lose sight of the fact that we live by the breath, by the heartbeat. That alone means we are rich. Right now, breathe. Take 15 seconds to appreciate the life flowing through you. Breathing is one of the best ways to reduce stress and anxiety. In difficult situations, moments of overwhelm and high emotion, we avoid making the wrong decision by breathing. We may unconsciously hold our breath, not realizing this makes us sensitive to touch in all aspects. Sensitive to light, hearing, taste, touch, feeling, and love. We are limited in nature when we don't exercise full breath expansions. Over time, we become like the Walking Dead. God has been talking to me about the Walking Dead these past couple of days, heavy. But let's go on. Breath is life force energy. Today, I challenge you to begin a breath meditation practice. When we practice routines like breath work, we claim our birthright to live a life of peace and prosperity by decompressing from the inside out. When we see clearly, we can shift perspectives. Now, I want to speak on this because I did just put out a video speaking to like one of the reasons why you may be broke, right? And it's a whole bunch, but we were talking about decompression in that video, how God has taught me how to get over anxious and avoidant attachment styles by being here now, being present, so I can feel my emotion and decompress. So I'm able to get the richness of my experiences, because we don't realize this. This is how backwards we are in the inverted matrix, if you will, that we don't understand that our experiences are our wealth, because our experiences breed wisdom, right? So while we're experiencing things throughout the day and we're constantly being stimulated by our environment, right? Like I'm stimulated by the fact that there's a basket and you hear it and it's all heavy, right? Like I'm a little annoyed by it, but how can I be annoyed? Because it's my environment. So it's stimuli, if you will, but it just makes me all the more focused on my message, right? So again, another way to get wealth, get experience, or to be able to retrieve and extract the richness out of even this moment, right? We should be aware of our day-to-day experiences, and we're not. Most often, again, we're just living in autopilot. And so the best way for us to really start to be present is to take deep breaths, because it's the only thing that assures you that you're alive. So yeah, you already know. Click the link in my bio, grab yours so we can do it together. I love you. Toodaloo.